what I like to do before I build something or before I use an approach, I like to say what worked on me, what made me buy it. Because if it made me buy it, it'll make others buy it. So the relationship, the fact that everything I bought, pretty well everything, I want you all to think about this. Everything that you took money out of your wallet for, you bought from someone. It was never because the product you said, I gotta have that product. It's because the someone that showed you the product, you either knew personally or you've seen them online before. Is that true?
Yeah, go for it.
Sorry. I'm a man of many hats. I've got so much content going in my computer, out online, everywhere. If you haven't, people in this group probably know me, and I know most of them do because I talk to a lot of people in here almost daily. I get at least one or two people a day that contact me with questions about what's going on. So I feel like I know everybody already, and hopefully everybody knows me. I'm 60 years old. I got into internet marketing, per se, about 4 years ago, after a long life of doing a little bit of everything. So anyway, yeah, if anybody doesn't know, if you go back and watch any of my videos, you find out about me real quick. Joined the Navy when I was 17 years old. Was in the service for 5 years, back during the Vietnam War era. Not in war, but during that time. After I got out, I jumped into vacuum cleaner sales, which I've talked to Mark about before. When I got out of the service, I got out disabled because I was in a really bad motorcycle accident. I wasn't walking real well. I had to find something that I could do that wasn't real physical. I thought, hey, I'll be a salesman. Well, I don't know if it was Mark or another video I was watching. I answered an ad in the newspaper to go to a job interview. I go to this interview, and there's like 40 people in this room. Oh, I know who that was. That's Todd Falcone. He was telling the story that was exactly like mine. I'm sitting in this room with 40 people. I'm thinking, man, this is the weirdest job interview I've ever seen in my life. And here comes a guy out in a suit. He starts talking. And I'm thinking, well, this must be the boss. And I'm listening. I'm all ears, and I'm waiting. You know, who's going to get the job? And at lunchtime, everybody takes a break. About half the people come back. I'm thinking, oh, hell, they must not have gotten the job. I'm one of the lucky ones. And here comes the vacuum cleaner presentation.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Well, I fell in love with it. The whole technique, the way he did to suck me into that, I thought, this is what I'm going to do. I ended up selling vacuum cleaners door to door for a year. And that was my introduction into sales. I didn't realize at the time, and I hadn't realized it for many, many years, of how many different sales jobs I've had, which is basically selling yourself just over and over again. I ended up, I moved to California. I wanted to be one of two things. I wanted to be a limo driver, and I wanted to be a bartender. Ended up as a bartender first, which turned into a couple DUIs, which eliminated the limo driving job. So I stuck with bartender. And after a couple of years, I figured, you know what? I love the restaurant business, but I can't be a bartender all my life. So I got into a semi-management program with a small company. They had 6 restaurants at the time. Within 3 years, I ended up being the assistant manager of one of the restaurants in Ventura, California. 2 years later, I was promoted to general manager. Within 2 years after that, I bought the restaurant outright, the whole franchise. I owned it for 12 years. So when I tell people about gaining knowledge, learning skills, and monetizing them, this whole game of the internet marketing doesn't happen overnight. It's a matter of gaining the knowledge you need, whether it takes a day, a week, a month, years.
Dangerous branch.
But to reach your goal, you have to accumulate the knowledge. Now, doing this for the last, this is my 4th year, just recently, after being with Mark now for a year and a half, starting to make monetary gains doing it. It's not a lot, but I figure, hey, if I've done it a few times now, I can do it a few more times later and scale that even more. So I always tell people, just start. Just get out there and start and do it. Find whatever passion you're in. And Mark is right, and so many leaders are correct when they say brand yourself. You can't fall into a company and say, this is so-and-so CBD, and this is what I sell. It doesn't work that way. It's not going to work that way. People have to get to know, like, and trust you first. And the only way they're going to do that is by seeing you and listening to you.
You, in fact, are
and you
not being reviewed for
reciprocating back and forth in conversation. I think it's even greater now, learning the technique of video, almost one-sided, where you don't have to listen to people all the time. If they like you, they're going to buy what you have.
This is not something.
So now, to this point, it's getting even more fun for me because I've got so much content that I can use. I don't have to sit around and make new content all the time. And it's really hard for new people to come in, especially to a group like this or into smaller groups where they're just starting out and not be able to see the big picture. Because the big picture is there, and it took me geez, probably up until February of this year before the little light bulb came on. And I think I was talking to Mark shortly thereafter where I saw exactly where this can go. So now I'm working real hard on scaling what I am doing. So for anybody out there, just start. Just start. Do something, anything. Eugene, make a video of you sitting on the couch. That'd be funny enough right there. You would want to watch it and say, hey, I don't want to be like that guy. Even say, I don't want to be like me. However, which way you want to do it. But anyway, that's a short story of me, and what I like to promote is branding yourself. So in turn, I do promote all the videos that we've done, all the courses. That's what I'm working with, amongst a few other things. So, with that being said, I'm going to give everybody here a free gift. Just go to $7formula.com right now, type it in your computers, $7formula.com. Use code FREELEADS
9 members of the Supreme Court, and
start from there.
From different backgrounds,
and give me a little bit of feedback on that.
Presidents. They've come at it with somewhat different.
That's my pitch.
I love it. No, I love it, guys. This is why Brady. I'm going to say a couple. I'm going to give you a good opportunity here to promote whatever you got as well.
And
that was awesome.
The most common configuration
I noticed something with you
is not Brady. 5-4.
People respect you
not even
pretty fast. You have the amount of time for people to latch onto and really
make up the vast, overwhelming majority of all Supreme Court decisions.
Have you as their leader is very short for you. Have you noticed that? That's the truth, eh? I'll tell you what, for being a small guy, I've always had to battle this my whole life. I've got a brother. I've got two brothers. One is small. Are you not tall? I'm 5'6".
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah. So I've got a brother that's 6'2", and I've got another brother that's 5'11".
Okay.
And I'm the oldest, so I'm always the little brother. And when I look at pictures of myself with other people, I'm like, holy crap, am I really that small? I don't feel that small. I walk around. I learned when I was 18 years old, when I went in the service, I couldn't be the shy, quiet little guy sitting in the corner. I had to put my chest out and walk around with my head up and command attention, because otherwise I would never get anywhere. So I've kind of done that my whole life, so I'm used to doing it.
Configuration is actually relatively rare.
You're promoting group
not even
funnels,
always
right?
involving a
I am.
hot-button political
And
awesome
if anybody's interested in that one, go to groovecrusher.com right
A whole
now.
lot of it consists of
Right now.
stuff that I've
It's free, absolutely free to get in and
like
join.
dormant commerce law.
Use it
I mean,
and start making money with it. This is, if somebody does not have a business to work with right now, this is the easiest thing in the world to start showing people because it's free to enter and you can, as a free member, make 20% off your sales.
That product, like I'm very familiar with Mike Filsaime. Like I was in the whole Andy Jenkins era.
And Kartra, and Webinar Jam. I mean, he's been involved in all of them. And Groove. Yeah, I wasn't going to come out and promote that as my lead offer because zero to low cost is the best way to lead off. If everybody would just go to $7formula.com, I'm going to have the lead right there. I'll move you to Groove Funnels from there.
Here's what's interesting about this. By being in this like mastermind, it's almost like I don't know if anyone's going to jump at the pitches because we're all allowed to pitch whatever we want to pitch. We're here, like I said, if I think it's a too much of a blatant pitch, I'm not doing it so you can't pitch. I'm saying I think there may be better ways. But what you'll find, guys, including Brady, is that the longer we go out through the year, people will see you more within our group. We're going to experience our successes. I'll tell you a good way that we're going to do it. And don't be surprised if throughout the 3 months, more people say, what was that thing you were talking about again? It's going to come down to a relationship thing. This is day number 1. We're in this for a year.
Can I throw a 2-minute video in real quick?
Yep.
Just because I personally, and a lot of people don't know this either, by following Mark and using what he's been doing and putting all this together, yes, I've got my blog site. I've got the business Wix site. I've got a business partner that I work with that is a graphic designer. It's called Dynamic Geek Studio Indiana. I've got my own branch of it. I know I spoke to Mark about this before. If you want to go to Dynamic Geek Studio Indiana and just take a look, that actually goes to my blog site as a hidden page, but it shows the studio. So it's and not studio, it's an agency. We do a number of things in there that does not so much include Groove Funnels because we work with other platforms also. But I'm going to show. What I was getting to was I love making videos, and I make them all the time, and a lot of them I can't even get out because I've got so much content.
But before you plug that in, I'm going to help you out here. You're probably not going to get many. I'm not saying what's going to happen, but based on my experience, before people get enough value, it's pretty rare that they'll pick big things up right away. However, here's what we're going to do here, guys. We're going to make this super easy for all y'all with your own products. Our Facebook group, I need to touch this because we're about to cheat. Who's down for bending the rules a little bit to make more sales? Okay? Here's what we're going to do. In that group, all I did, I got a new Facebook account. I think I got 200 friends on it. As I get new friends, I invite them into the group. I'm not adding them without them. I'm not adding them. I'm inviting them. It's different. You can invite all of your friends to the Elite Mastermind group. I got 150 people in there already just by inviting my friends as they come in. When we can all post and support each other, only elite thinkers. You guys remember me mentioning that? Now here's going to be a freaking powerful thing. Who remembers the LinkedIn exchange I did a year ago? Mm-hmm. Remember how that thing went? It went crazy. Yep. I put up a post. We were doing our thing. After 2 hours, it had like 6,000 views on it. It was pretty bananas. So imagine Brady does a video on Groove Funnels, whatever he's about to share here. Imagine putting that in the group and we all support that. Do you hear what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, for that to work, here's what I'm going to do. I was going to do all admin privileges, like everybody, which is what we will do. But would you guys agree that
week to week?
No, I'm going to give you guys a free carte blanche because I know what you're going to do. Brady's going to crush it. Everyone here is going to crush it. And I would love to just step back and say, go. You've earned the right to do it. But what do you guys think of this? Here's my dilemma with doing that. If I put all elite members in, what if who can I pick on? I'm going to make up John Smith. What if John Smith invites one friend and Brady invites 300 friends, and then John Smith pitches 100 of his things, but he only brought one friend in, so all of Brady's friends see. Okay, you see my dilemma in all fairness, right?
Right.
So what do you guys think about this rule? As elite thinkers, I put in 150 of my friends already. Well, let's say 100 because 50 are in here. So I put in 100 of my friends that are going to see all of your content, all of your pitches. There's no rules. We trust each other. You get 100 of your friends in, then you get like admin. You are an official admin. So not only can you let other people in, you can literally, well, you can do that now, but you can literally post at will. You can delete members that are being spammy. You're basically a group moderator. Do you think that's fair? We all have over 100 Facebook friends, right? Do you think that's fair? Or do you feel uneasy about that? I'm just saying because I know often the people who do the less contribution do the most taking or spamming. What do you guys think of that as a rule? Do you think that's cool? So that because we're all selling something, yo. We all have our thing. I want you to sell more Groove Funnels. I want you to sell more of that online the Michael Drake there, your thing. I want you guys to sell. I want people with MLM stuff. If you want to spam in that group, guess what? That's the exception to all the rules because guess what? You're an elite thinker. People are going to listen to you. You have a badge number. I would put, hey, everybody, I found this jungle juice and I lost 10 pounds. Elite thinker number 34 here. I would. It's the elite thinkers group. We all invite 100 people. That brings us up to 10,000. 10,000 people who are in the group. We work collectively. Yep. Some people are going to want Groove Funnels, tons. Some people are going to want jungle juice. And then then I just sit back and watch you guys fight over, just watch the chaos. But
I'm sorry, that was one question I had. I was getting a little confused on which group you were talking about. You're talking about the elite thinkers on Facebook.
Yeah.
Not on Mighty Networks.
No, because the Facebook one is you should see the waiting list. It's popping, and today I think I welcomed like 10 people in one shot. So they just want in. So these are like-minded people that I'm not asking them to come. I'm inviting my friends, but Facebook, come on. I can be a hater all my life, but there's nothing like a good pop-in Facebook group. Yeah. If you're a moderator that can post openly in any group with you 100,000, well, shit. Do I need to say more? 10,000 people, and because we're going to be, you guys will have launched like free for all as a moderator. You put all kinds of content, like content, a pitch. If it's popping and it's always being active, Jean-Serge, you guys know this, the Facebook people. When a group is popping, Facebook shows it organically more in the sidebar. So if you guys call and then more people request to come in, that beast, if you're 1 out of 100, well, right now we're 23 people on here. How many of us are going to bring in 100 friends? We can all do it tomorrow. I can
my next video has the elite thinkers in it, so when that goes out, it should bring people in also.
Yeah, but do you want me to show? There's a place where it says invite friends.
In the group?
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay.
All you got to do tomorrow morning is go. It'll say invite friends. It'll show your friends or the whole list of them.
Right.
Invite the ones you want to.
Okay.
Well, is 100 too much?
No.
I think guys, put it in the chat. You can all bring 100. Look, guys. I'm gonna be. I'm always going to be real in this, which is probably. I don't want to sound mean at times, but I'm going to take some of this stuff and I'm going to crunch it up in a way that people will be like, "Holy crap! These people are smart." That's the whole point, right? I'm going to crunch up some of this content with me and Brady there, me and Michael, me and Eugene. We have the way I'll creatively stitch it together, and I'll put that in the group. First of all, it'll fill up our 100. But second of all, people are going to look at y'all and say, "Holy crap, these elite thinkers. I want to join that MLM because that's an elite thinker." Or that's the funnel they're using, those smart people. Do you guys see where I'm going with this, eh?
Yep. Hey, this video that I want to show has nothing to do with a pitch as much as I'm kind of showing off what you have taught. I just want people to see what you can do. And if you need help, contact me. I don't charge. Just call me. If you got questions, I'll help you out.
Oh, you got to charge, bro.
Well, I know. I've heard Carol and I talk about this all the time. I know you beat us up over that. And that's the problem I have is I don't charge.
No, yeah. 2 seconds. You charge if you want to charge. You don't charge if you don't want to charge. I'm not going to. I shouldn't say that. Because it's an industry where there is no price scale. You know what I mean? Like you charge what you want. Right. There's no guideline. Are you going to be wearing gold chains in this video?
Not this one. But it's kind of cute. It's just 2 minutes. It goes real quick.
Awesome.
Here we go.
I struggled for the longest time trying to figure out how do people get traffic to their social media pages. And then I found it. The lead generator, zero cost organic leads that I had been missing on a daily basis for years. And now they're here. They're coming to me. They're asking, what are you doing? How are you doing it? And how can I do it? Well, I'm here today to tell you, you can do it. You can do this within 90 minutes of the download. Get it now. Get it today. The $7 formula. You can set it up within 90 minutes. You won't believe what this will do. You'll start generating leads and traffic at such a pace that you will not be able to keep up with them. So I implemented this one strategy. I am generating free traffic daily, hourly, minute by minute. Sales are coming in. People are asking, what are you doing? How are you doing it? Where can I get it? I'm telling you how to do it and where to get it right here, right now, right below. Touch that link, get it. The $7 formula. It's all you will need to generate traffic to your business. Any business, any niche. It works for anyone. It will work on Facebook, LinkedIn, and most any social media platforms once you know the strategy. All you gotta do is go below, touch that link, and for $7, the $7 formula, lead generator, zero cost organic leads coming to you daily. Don't wait, don't hesitate, go below, get it now. The price will be going up very soon. Don't miss the boat on this one, guys.
There you go.
I love it.
I haven't put that one out yet. I just put it on YouTube today.
You know what's cool about that? I'm going to call this the Eugene syndrome. I'm naming a syndrome after you. That's the type of video because it's great work, by the way, great craftsmanship, great stage presence, the whole 9 yards. I'm one to say. But that's a perfect video for after you give. That 7 formula thing, I know you're gonna start thinking about making short little 1 minute value videos on the benefits. You throw that one at the end, compared to throwing it at the beginning and getting one like.
Right.
But This is a perfect example of when people say, my video doesn't work. Oh no, your video will work. You just haven't warmed people up for, it's the same video. A zero income result video is the same video as $1 million video. It's just, you got to unlock those, you got to answer those objections that people have before they have the objections.
Right.
Beautiful. I love it.
Thanks. And that's, use it. It's not software. It's nothing like that. It's going to work on your social media platforms, in particular Facebook. I stole this from a major leader, and I just redid the whole thing in my own way. But it's a 79-page PDF download.
Can I ask a question? I need to know now. I'm going to suck from your brain. Okay, this is really cool. So you have seen some of this stuff before, right?
When I saw it, I went, I've got to do that. That's zero to no cost lead generator just to bring people to you.
Yeah, but for you to watch that video and sit through this video, what made you, we got to talk about the hook, because the product is here. The product won't be seen unless the hook gets people to see.
The hook, mainly, you see, how did I see this? It was Yanez, my business partner, showed this person to me. And said, look at this guy. Said, look at this guy's Facebook profile. It was one of his affiliates.
Okay.
When you look at his Facebook banner, it says right there, click here. Well, it's a button on your banner that's not a button. But if anybody knows about Facebook, you know that you can use your banner. When they click on it, it opens up a pane where you can put text in it and put your links in it. People on Facebook, newbies, don't know this. You can list anything you want on the sidebar, and in your little picture underneath, you can put more text in there. So when I saw that, I thought, this is genius. So then I went in and went through his funnel, which is on ClickFunnels. I said, bullshit, I'm doing the same thing on GrooveFunnels. I'll just take his whole idea, transfer it to me, and start and take off with it. And it's already starting. I've only had this thing going for a week.
Have you been able to make any sales?
Through Groove?
Just any sales of the product, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Were the sales made to people that had a relationship with you previously?
I think 4 of the $7 deal, 4 people already know me.
Yeah.
They said, yeah, I'll try it out. I mean, $7 big deal. And then a few people I've given them for free because I just want to get it out, because my way of doing this is bring people into a group, which is where I'm going to bring them into Elite Thinkers and another group that Carol and I started, because Carol is in Groove also.
Okay. It's nugget time, and I have to say it because this is going to unstuck this process.
Okay.
What I like to do before I build something or before I use an approach, I like to say what worked on me, what made me buy it, because if it made me buy it, it'll make others buy it. So the relationship, the fact that everything I bought, pretty well everything, I want you all to think about this, everything that you took money out of your wallet for, when you bought from someone, it was never because the product you said, I gotta have that product. It's because the someone that showed you the product, you either knew personally or you've seen them online before. Is that true?
In 99.9% of the cases, yes, it is. In this particular case, this was me with the technical side saying, I can do what this guy's doing.
Replicate, yeah. Now here's the thing with that guy. For you, in other words, building relationships is not scalable. Right. So by me showing myself over and over and over and over again to my leads before that video, they know me.
Right.
Like right now at this point, I have segments in my list that I could throw those videos out directly because they have a relationship with me virtually. So here, I guess what I'm saying is that video if you took one benefit and made a video that had no call to action,
yes,
you would be able to show that video afterwards, and I'd say 50% improvement on your sales.
Yes, I agree 100%. Yeah. I have not made the other videos for it. I've got, like I said, I've got so much content that I can take clips and clips and clips forever to put something together for this, just for the know, like, trust factor.
Yeah,
I don't really have to do it just for this particular product, which I will anyway. But I get exactly what you're saying, and I'm on the tip of the iceberg of putting all this out exactly the way you're teaching it.
Here's the trick for all y'all, everybody here. Here's the trick. Let's commit. You guys, I can't tell you what to commit, but if you can commit to putting a piece of content about just general content, minimum once a week in the Elite Thinkers group, you have full access. Just a get to know you thing, or you know what I'm saying? Just put your face in there and teach something, or say hello. People are going to say, how is he able to post and I can't? That's a good influence play too. They must be important. By showing your face in that growing group, that Facebook group alone I'm going to step back because I want you guys to grab the spotlight, but you can bet your ass I'm putting at least one per week to show my face, because when I do a pitch, that group will make me an extra 7 figures over the year. Absolutely. If that has 10,000 people coming in there, it'll go to 100,000 pretty quick. And we're going to be 100. Right now, we're 24 people on here. Out of the 24 people, I'll tell you right now, maybe 10 of us are going to actually take action. That's just the way the numbers work. I hope you guys all do it. But if I were you, I would post every single day. Look at Jean-Serge Gagnon. This guy puts out content every freaking day. Yep. Like original. Original. Like, I see you on TikTok. You've been slacking. You took a day off. No, but it's for real. It's like, if you do that in the Elite Thinkers group, there you go. That's your MLSP, and you're one of the honey badgers. Some of you know what that means.
Yep.
It really is. As a matter of fact, there's some MLSP people in there, and it's going to it's going to tear them apart when you guys are posting daily and the group gets to 20,000 and they can't post. It's just it's going to be dressed up nicely. And once you guys start spitting out content, people will just see you every day. It's like a running ad. Why wouldn't you post every day? You know, it's a free audience, right? Jump in, anybody.
Hey, if you want to take me off, let somebody else jump up. That's fine.
Yeah, we'll let Jean for now.
Watching or listening to me on video or on my podcast, if you gained any knowledge, any skills, motivation, if that little switch in your mind flicked and you said, hey, I can do that too, then follow me, Brady Theodore, the Gotti. I would like to tell you that, hey, I'm just a guy 60 plus years old. 4 years ago, I decided to learn some new skills and place myself in a position that I could have some financial freedom in my later years. Come to find out that with knowledge, I have done just that. I've learned that no matter what age you're at, if you put your mind to it, if you take the proper action and you follow the leaders, that anything is possible. Now, if you would like to see more of me, please go below, touch that link, follow me at bradytheodore.com. Thank you, God bless, and I'll see you on the inside.